people online. I mean, hello, no one, because no one's here yet. But just figured I would go on live while I am. I just got home from work. I just wanted to happy rant about work because it was a really good day. So I work at Victoria's Secret. I worked at Pink since 22, and this summer our location of Pink closed at the mall, and so I got transferred to our Victoria's Secret, and it's been kind of rough because we have all different like products and stuff. Like the bra collections are completely different, the features and benefits are different. It's a completely different customer base too. And so it's made it hard to transition for me because I'd been there for, so many years, and I was so confident with everything that we had, and I just felt really knowledgeable, and that contributed to my confidence there. And so when I came up to Victoria's Secret, it like ruined the confidence I had at work, which arguably makes the job harder when you're not confident in yourself, right? But today was a really good day. I've been learning a lot more about all the products, and so that has contributed to my feelings of confidence as like a sales associate. And I had a really good experience today with a customer. She came in, she said, "Hey, I went to another Victoria's Secret in Illinois, and they did like a shit job at measuring me and stuff. They just like did a measurement and shoved me in a fitting room, and the bra's too big, like blah 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 blah." And so I was like, I really wanted to make sure that we found her the right size, because that sucks when your bra is too big or too small, honestly. And so I measured her. We had to try a couple different sizes first, but I eventually found her the correct size, and then we had to find the right styles for her, because like the different bra shapes that we have at Victoria's Secret, like they'll come up differently, like some will be like that or some will be like slanted, but and they work for different like types of breast tissue and stuff. And so I don't know, it was just really good. She was like really happy with everything that I was showing her, and she ended up buying like 3 different bras, which when they're like $70 a pop, that's what 70 times 3 is, like $200, damn near. And so I don't know, it just made me feel really even more confident about myself to like know that I'm knowing the product better at work, and not just like being able to sell, but what I really like is helping people at work. Like, because I mean, if you're a woman, most of us wear bras, and so when they don't fit, you just have like a shitty day, I feel like. And so I love working at Victoria's Secret and being able to help people find a bra that's like comfortable for them and like goes with their lifestyle. That I want to be that person that sells you your favorite bra ever, And so it was just a really good day at work. I just want to come on here and happy rant while I also did laundry. But I only have like 20 minutes till I gotta go pick up kiddo from school. But I don't know, it's really interesting how much of an impact confidence level can have on job performance in general, though, and for me the confidence comes from the knowledge. If I don't know the product I'm like supposed to be selling, then I feel like insecure, and I don't do a good job, but it's nice, like, finally starting to get the hang of, like, learning which ones are best for different kinds of people and all that stuff. And so, yeah, I just want to come on here and happy rant. But it's a really good day. I love being able to help people in my job. Like, I know a lot of people in sales positions, like, well, we're not commissioned, first off, which is nice, because I don't want to be commission work. It would be nice if it was in addition to, like, hourly pay or whatever. But, I feel like a lot of people in sales, they like, I don't know, the dynamic is weird. They just want to sell people on things. But for me, one of my most vivid memories of like shopping is I think I was in like 8th grade, and I basically got like manipulated into buying this thing from a mall kiosk because I was really bad at saying no to people pleaser-ish, And I just remember that horrible gut feeling of shopper's remorse the first time I had it. And I cried, like, and I never, ever, ever want to make anyone feel that way. I always want to make sure that, like, if I'm in any sales position, because I've been in sales in, like, head shops, and now I'm, in retail, I always want people to get home and have the opposite of shopper's remorse. Have that like extra bit of shopper euphoria when they get home, where they're like, yeah, this is mine now, you know? And so, I don't know, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have had that experience today. I mean, obviously I feel bad for the lady having such a bad experience at the other location. But it was nice to be able to give her another experience. So yeah, it was good. I'm a bit out of breath. I'm bringing the laundry up the stairs. But yeah, I'm just on live here. I'm probably not going to do my laundry right now, because I'm going to have to leave soon. This is like a big thing of laundry. It's going to take probably like 30 minutes or so. So I'm just going to water my plants a bit. And probably have to head out to go pick up kiddo. I want to get some painting done today, but we got soccer practice tonight, so I don't know if I will. I don't know. But it's been good. I've been like in my head a lot, really like introspective. Just thinking about like those times when I do have like a bad attitude or I'm feeling down, like trying to figure out how to stay aware enough to pull myself out of it, if that makes sense to anyone. It's difficult because I feel like when we're in like bad moods and experiencing bad attitudes, it feels so all-encompassing. But being able to remember and like be aware, like, oh, this is just temporary, like this is a test to see if I can pull myself out of that bad, mood, it really helps to pull me out. It's kind of like, I don't know, counterintuitive, I guess. Because I definitely went into work, before work, I was not in a super great mood. I didn't sleep too great last night. I fell asleep on the couch, which hurt my back. So I didn't have a great sleep last night, and so I was kind of crabby this morning. But I caught myself, and I was like, why am I like so not like, why am I dreading work or whatever when I know I love my job and I know I love what I do. I like the people I work with. It's like, it didn't make any sense to me why I was like feeling that sense of dread. And so I still don't know why I felt it. I don't know if it's just like anxiety, like going somewhere, because I do feel a lot of like general anxiety just leaving the house. But I don't know, I was able to like turn it around and consciously choose to experience like a better attitude and like cultivate. I focus on like excitement for like, I'm gonna get to learn something new at work today, because there's always a new product to learn. And then I'm gonna I ended up having a really good day. So I don't know, it's interesting. I feel like when we can consciously shift our attitudes and prepare ourselves for a good day, it leads to good days, because we're looking for opportunities to have a good day, if that makes any sense. Like when you see a car in a weird color and then suddenly you see 12 other cars that color, it's because your brain is primed for that. There's a real physiological like mechanism behind that, And so I think it works for the generality of a good or bad day too. I think likewise on the other end of the spectrum, when we like wake up on the wrong side of the bed and we're in a shit attitude, we keep looking for things to be upset about. We keep finding reasons to keep the bad attitude. And so having that like inner rebellious spirit against yourself, even being like, yeah, I woke up in a shit mood. I woke up not wanting to see the good, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyways. It really helps. I don't know. It's just like how I shifted my mindset about absolutely hating doing dishes, and now I see them as an opportunity to be thankful, because I have fucking dishes, which means I have food, which means I'm not going hungry, and I've been hungry before, and so the truth is that all the things we feel either good or bad about, you could feel either way about them. You get to choose which one. It's both at the same time, simultaneously, but we only usually will have one emotional perspective at a time. But we have the option. And so I have therapy tomorrow too, and I feel like I don't even really need it. I feel like I'm just going to be bragging to my therapist, which is probably not healthy. Oh my god. How much time do I have left? Okay, I think I have enough time to eat a little snack. I did have my little breakfast shake this morning, and I stuffed a couple bugles in my mouth when I was packing kiddo's lunch. But I want to eat something, and I need to wipe this countertop down. It's like, but I think I'm gonna make a little bagel, so they're not moldy yet. I feel like bread products mold so fast, but it's even more concerning when they don't. You know? I don't know. I'm in a really good mood today. I had a great time at work, and I got to meet 2 new people. So from different locations of our store. I guess filling in because we don't have a lot of workers. We don't have any closers at our store currently. Unfortunately, I can only work days because I'm not leaving my child home alone after school. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. But they pay really well too. I mean, they pay well compared to other retail jobs for sure. Arguably, though, minimum wage is not a livable wage in the United States, so anything above that, really anything under $25 an hour is really just not livable as a wage in the current economy, you know? And so, but I do like that they pay me decently, and I get a 50-cent raise every year that I'm there, pretty much, so it's a really good company to work for. I like working for Victoria's Secret, and they didn't repeal any of their diversity, equity, or inclusion initiatives once you were no longer beholden to the government to do so. And so that says a lot to me because shitty Target, which I'll never shop at again, they repealed all their diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives after the president said to you didn't have to do them. And that just reads to me as super fake and performative. With all their pride stuff, they just want to make money off of people. They don't actually care about vulnerable populations. And so the company I work for, Victoria's Secret, does care about the vulnerable populations. They support trans people, gay people. I love that. And so I actually do feel proud working for Victoria's Secret, honestly. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, I never shopped there before. And there was that whole song that I know Victoria's Secret and their previous male CEO, for him. But I think they're headed in the right direction, and I think their best days are in front of them. Especially if they would listen to my hybrid retail store idea. Because, okay, hear me out. What does everyone want these days? They want to shop online, and they want to be able to touch the product in store. Hey, what are you doing? What was that? Get down. Do you go in the washer or dryer? Jesus. Sorry, cats tried to go in the washer and dryer. Forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Victoria's Secret needs to listen to my idea for a hybrid retail store. So we already have RFID tags on all of our stuff, which is if you're not familiar with RFID, basically you can use this scanner gun and it'll tell you what's in the store, basically. It's these little tags and stuff. But I know for a fact that LG years ago even had RFID things for their cafeteria in I think it was Japan or something. One of my dad's friends went there, and you didn't have to scan anything. You just put all your food on your tray, and then you walked out through these RFID scanner things, doorways, and it matched it to your name tag. So take that concept, put it in a retail store. Imagine a storefront for Victoria's Secret, Pink, and their kid collection, Happy Nation. Put one of everything you offer in the store. People can go, they can touch it, they can feel it. I'd probably do a medium size too, just for not only display efficiency, but just it's an average size, I guess. But then you make an appointment, you go in, you can touch it and feel everything. You pick out what you want to do for your try on. You go back on your try on date that you schedule, and You could have someone show you to the fitting room with RFID like doorway, and you wouldn't have to have sensors on any of the clothes, so you could actually see how they fit, right? And then you go and you could just walk out wearing the clothes like that you want. It would automatically be charged to your card. You'd have to put on like a deposit on your card so like people don't just waste time and like appointment slots, you know. But I think that's the future of retail shopping. And too, they could even have like a center where they just have specifically like for bra fittings, like the try-on center they have now. But with the in-person store now, when we have to do a whole bra fitting in the fit center, it takes away from the other customers in the shop because that's a whole like hands-on process if you're doing it correctly. And so, I don't know. I think that they should try a hybrid store where you have everything in person that you can feel, so you can touch the fabrics and everything. But then, you know, when you want to try things on, that order is shipped to the store. And then anything you don't want, they just ship back to a nearby warehouse. Like, you know, they would have to probably get their own delivery fleet and like their own local, like build more local warehouses, and kind of redo the distribution slash supply chain. But still, I don't know. I think it would be a really good idea. Either way, I am now going to eat this bagel. What time is it? 3:16. I gotta leave at 3:25. I got 9 minutes to eat a bagel. The strawberry cream cheese is good. What? Kitties want to sit at the table? I started working on this painting again too. I don't know how I feel about it. Finished, but I don't know. Kind of looks better on camera than in real life. I'm gonna add more eyes though, and then possibly connect them all somehow. I'm not sure yet. Hello, Jean. Look at my cat. She's sitting at the table. Hello. You want to sniff my bagel? No like? Are you little people? Are you little people? And they're fighting. Can't you guys be sweet? Oh. You guys are so violent. Jenny! Hello. Here's my big boy. What? Good muffins. Sweet boy. All right. I think I still have like 7 minutes and I already ate half my bagel. I should probably have something with protein in it. Hello, people joining. I'm just eating a bagel. Super interesting right now. It's raisin cinnamon with strawberry cream cheese. Wow, more people watching. Is this the most interesting part of my video, me eating a bagel? You guys like bagels? You can drop a comment. My cat's also sitting at the table. He thinks he's a little people. Wow, there's like so many people here watching me eat a bagel. Super surreal. Mm. I am just hanging out, just got off work. Yeah. Hello, I do not know how to pronounce your name, so I'm going to apologize in advance if I butcher it. Okan Isik? I don't know what sound the S makes with the little thing underneath it because I'm an American, which means my education is terrible. Yeah. Most other countries, people know at least 2 languages. I feel like the United States is the only place where people barely know one language. English is my native language and I barely speak it. Mm. Hello, everyone joining. Mm. Hi, Sandeep. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Okan. I'm not sure how beautiful I am eating a bagel, but that's nice of you. Mm. Bagel's good. I love the strawberry cream cheese. Cream cheese. Cheese. See, I told you I barely speak English. You're doing fine today, Sandeep? Good. I'm doing really good. I started off not in a great mood, but I turned it around. Where am I from? I am from the United States, in the Midwest. I'm in Missouri, if you're familiar at all. Yeah, where are you guys joining from? You're from India. Nice. I've never been over there. I haven't even left the continent. But I've been to Canada. So I've left the country, but oh, you're gonna come to the United States soon? Nice. Where are you gonna come to the US? Do you know what state you're gonna see? Oh, you're from Turkey. Cool. That's awesome. I've never been there either. But sounds cool. What is your favorite thing about your country? I'm not a huge fan of the United States personally, but I will say I think one of my favorite things is that you can, like, anyone really can try and start up their own kind of like business. That doesn't mean it's going to take off or be successful, but the like independence culture really does like encourage people to try to be entrepreneurs, which I think is cool. Oh, Sandeep, you're going to go to Los Angeles. That's awesome. I have been to LA. It is a busy and expensive place. I remember last time I was in LA, I was gonna like park and do some sightseeing, and then I saw that the parking was $20 an hour, and I was like, I have never even made $20 an hour. Why am I gonna pay a parking lot more than I've ever made? So I just kept driving. Okan asked how old I am. I am 32. I'll be 33 next May, but 32 for now. How old are you guys? And that is the last of my bagel. And I think I may have to hop off here to go pick up my son. Let me see what time it is. I got 2 more minutes. Oh, you're 32 also? Nice. We're the same age. It's interesting being in your 30s. I thought I was so grown in my 20s, and then reaching my 30s, I realized how ignorant I still was. But it's funny, because I feel like each decade, I'm like, oh, now I know stuff, and then after I reach the next decade of my life, I'm like, wow, I didn't know shit. Oh, and Okan's 21. Nice. That's a fun age. That's actually when I became a mom at 21. And so I still really felt like a kid, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I did a lot of growing up when I turned 21 and became a mom. Sorry. Yeah, I did not like go drinking on my 21st birthday or anything like that because I was pregnant. So, but 21's a fun age for a lot of people. For me though, I had already like partied a lot before the age of 21, and so I was kind of ready to like have the settle down part. That was my alarm. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was my alarm. So I gotta go head out and pick up my kid. But thank you everyone for joining me on live while I ranted, raved, and ate a bagel. So I'll see you all later. Bye.